We've all been sold the same lie about success, that to be high performers, we must obsessively be tethered to the goal. We fixate on the promotion, the quarterly review, or the exit strategy. But here's the paradox we often miss. The more we obsess over the outcome, the more our performance actually suffers. Why? Because we've handed our control of our mental state to the variables that we don't own. When our happiness is anchored to a result that hasn't happened yet, we live in a state of constant low-level anxiety. Today, let's explore the one trait shared by the world's most effective people. A true Zen professional isn't about working less. It's about lovingly obsessing over the integrity of our actions. Think about it. If we are focused 50% on the results and 50% on the task, then we're only working at half capacity. We reclaim the power when we reclaim the lost 50%. When we focus 100% on the quality of the task at hand, doing the work simply for the sake of doing it well, our anxiety doesn't just drop, it vanishes. We aren't distracted by the what if, we're fully immersed in what is. This isn't theory, it's biological. When we obsess over outcomes, our brain stress response triggers a narrowing of focus that kills creativity. But when we shift to process mastery, we enter a state of flow. In this state, we work more efficiently. Ironically, by detaching from the result, we create the very conditions required to produce a superior result. We become unburnable because our reward isn't that paycheck at the end, it's excellence of this very moment. How do we actually live this on a Tuesday morning? We can use integrity audit. We ask ourselves, if we knew for a fact that we would receive 0 credit, 0 bonus, no praise for this specific task, will we still do it with this same standard? If the answer is no, then we're still working for the outcome. To pivot, we can pick a small task today, an email, a spreadsheet, a strategy brief, and treat it like work of art. Not because it's important to the company, but because the integrity of the action is important to us. This is how we reclaim our agency. When we master this, our entire professional landscape changes. We stop competing with our challenges and start competing with our own previous standards. We become a steadying force in our organization because while everyone else is panicking about numbers, we're focused on the quality of the next move. This is the hallmark of Zen professional. We aren't indifferent to the results. We are just so engaged in the process that results become a natural, inevitable byproduct. So here's our challenge for the next hour. Let's pick our next task. Let's forget the deadline, the expectation, just for the next 20 minutes. Let's obsess over the quality. Let's do the work for the sake of work. We can experience what it feels like to have 100% of our brains back. Because at the end of the day, our careers aren't just collection of results. They are a collection of moments. Let's make every single moment count.